Community. So, what are the characteristics or elements of community? Based on the definition we have seen given by McIver and Page and many other social scientists, a community has the following elements or characteristics. So, we mean a group of people constitute a community, and they live in a definite locality, whether urban or tribal or rural. So they live in a definite locality. They have community sentiments. So when we talk about community sentiment, it is strong among the rural community and tribal community when compared to urban community. So urban community population is large and scattered, and in rural, especially in tribal areas, the community sentiment is very, very strong. And naturality is one among the components of community. Then permanence, then similarity. When we talk about similarity, uh, they have similar culture, traditions, norms, folkways, and most. So they have some common platform to for their day-to-day living, their livelihoods or anything, food habits, lifestyles, everything. They have some similarity. And the size of the community, there are three types of community basically, like as I told you earlier: tribal, rural, and urban. So the among these three communities, the size varies. So tribal community is will be small, and rural, when compared to tribal, it is a bit larger, and urban community is larger than both of the community. Community organization is a process through which attempts are made to make adjustment between communities' felt needs and community resources. It directs its resources for the promotion of community integration and collaboration among the people. The term community organization became an important concept in the social work profession due to the publication of the Lane Committee reports in 1939, which identified community organization as a method of social work. So community organization as a method of social work identifies the needs and demands of the community and the resources available, internal resources or external resources, and then make a link between these needs and resources to solve their issues or social problems. The objectives of community organization as a method of social work is mainly to bring adjustment between the resources available and the felt needs of the people. So what are the resources available to meet out the demands or problems or needs of the people of that particular community is the major objective of community organization. And the second objective is to get information about the resources and needs. The information may be got either from the people themselves. There are many participatory techniques to collect information from the people for whom we are helping, and also from other resources. For example, many NGOs will be working in that area, or government departments will be in that area. So volunteers will be there, hospitals, from any sources we can get information regarding their needs and resources. And the third objective is to arouse the people to work for the welfare of the community. This is very, very important, because without the cooperation of the community where we are working, this community organization is not possible. So we must motivate the community. As social workers, we must make them feel the need for their welfare or betterment. we must make them feel or realize the existing social issues or problems, the need for change or need for this help support from the social workers or the government to eliminate their issues. So as a social worker, we must motivate the people to participate in their uh, program. And then the next objective is to create ground for planning and action. Without proper planning, action cannot be implemented. So we have to plan as prioritize the needs, which need is to be attended immediately and which can be kept at the end of the list, something like that. And then we have to prioritize, we have to plan, we have to identify the resources to meet out those demands and then execute with the support of the community people. And then the next objective is to create a sense of cooperation, integration, and unity among the people. Without integration or unity among the people for whom we are working, it will be difficult for us to execute any sort of work or any help, because we have to create a like-minded uh, situation or something among the people. We have to extract their cooperation, integration, and unity. This is very, very important. The last objective is to motivate the people to take better participation in the developing community programs. So this is also very, very important. We plan for the execution or implementation. We have to make the make the community people participate in a better way. All have to contribute, think alike, and support in the implementation of any program. The next objective of community organization is to highlight the causes of various problems affecting the community and hinder the way of progress and development. Without knowing the causes or reasons for an existing problem, for example, if there is any health issues among the community people, they have some waterborne diseases or something, we have to check the reasons for waterborne diseases among all the people in the community. We have to check their water resources first. So we need to highlight the causes of various problems affecting the community and hinder the way of progress and development. And the next objective is to implement programs required for the fulfillment of people's basic needs. Basic needs, as we say, food, shelter, clothing, education, health, these are all the basic needs of people. We need to implement programs to strengthen their resources or accessibility. And the next objective is to mobilize the resources to create a suitable ground for the basic needs completion and eradication of problems. The next objective is to bring coordination between the individuals, groups, and organizations to focus their point and challenge their objectives for fulfillment. So what are the components of community organization? In other methods like casework and any other methods, we will say there are 5 components. Person, place, problem, like that we have some components. In this community organization method, we have 5 components. Each component is very, very important. The first component is the community where we are going to work. The second component is the groups. Inside the community, there will be groups of people, like we can classify them as children, women, adult, aged, like that. We have groups, youth group, like that we have groups. And then the individual. In a family, each individual is a component of the community as a whole. And the social worker is a component. Uh, we are uh, part of each and every method, primary or secondary. We are part of each method of social work and the agency through which we are working. We cannot uh, go as an individual or a private person to enter into a community to support. We need some backup. We need the support of the government or any non-government agencies, or without any support, without any agency as a platform for us to work, we cannot render our support. So these are all the components of community organization. I repeat: the community, the groups, the individual, the social worker, and the agency.